Buenos dias. I wanted to make a quick video on how I stay motivated through all of this stuff that's going on. Number one, I think for me personally, it's very hard not to set a schedule for myself in general. I think that when I'm in a routine, I feel a lot more just comfortable. I don't feel stressed. I don't feel like depressed or anything like that. If I'm in a schedule, if I'm in a routine and I'm following it, I just tend to feel a lot better. So whenever this whole thing started and I found out we were not going to have school for 6 weeks, I kind of went into a state of panic. Because I'm someone who has been struggling with mental health issues for pretty much my whole life. And I started freaking out because it was something that was interrupting my routine, which is something that always helps with my mental health issues. So I decided I was going to make a schedule to kind of make a routine out of all of this. And so far it's been working for me. And I just wanted to share how I've been staying motivated, how I've been staying on top of my work. For those of you that are maybe starting to feel like you're falling behind or you're like procrastinating and you're just like not into it anymore. So for me, one thing that I do is kind of try to mimic that like sense of routine by actually like making a schedule for myself. So for example, I set an alarm to wake up because if I don't, I will literally stay asleep until like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So I set an alarm every morning. I allow myself to sleep in a little bit because let's be honest, like who's gonna know? Except I just told you. So I allow myself to sleep in a little bit and I just set an alarm to make sure I wake up at a reasonable hour. Once I'm up, I will usually get right onto my computer and like see what I planned to post for that day. And if I already have it, I start posting it. If not, I start working on it so I can post it. I don't eat breakfast until I get hungry. So usually around this time I get hungry. So I'll get up, put a pause on what I'm doing, go make breakfast, have breakfast, usually listen to music. Then I'll get back to work once I'm finished with that. And I mean, I just don't allow myself to do anything that's like, I want to say lazy for lack of a better word. I don't allow myself to like just sit on the couch and do Netflix or, just go on TikTok for 17 hours or just do something that's not productive. I don't allow myself to do any of that until I have finished what I had planned to do for that day. So for example, today I have 3 videos that I wanted to post for y'all. And I've had breakfast, I've taken the dogs out to go potty, and I just started watching this new show on Netflix called Elite. I don't recommend it because it says a lot of bad words, but it's really interesting. And I really just want to sit on the couch and watch it. But I have a lot of work to do, so I'm not going to do that until I finish my work. So really, that's just it for me. I'm very strict with myself about what I allow myself to do and what I don't allow myself to do. And like in what order I do it. So right now I'm not going to stop working because I really want to watch Elite. But I mean, that's about it. I on my phone have been using what is it called? The app, Hello Talk app a lot to stay practicing my French. I had been doing the Quizlets that I made for the 1,000 French words, most common French words. And it was getting to a point where it was becoming overwhelming and it was becoming too hard to where I was like just stuck at like 90% and there would be like 10 words that I just couldn't like get. So I started making like physical flashcards of those. Of course, lyrics training. I'm always on lyrics training. And what else am I using to kind of stay connected? Oh, the Belingual app. I love it because I like to read. And it's cool to me that I'm like able to read a story that I already know in a language that I'm learning. Because it makes me feel like, oh wow, I know so much now. And just like Netflix, just like literally all of you are already watching Netflix and YouTube and Hulu and what is it called? Disney Plus. So just watch a show in Spanish, even if it's just like, if you're watching the movie Mulan, which I was supposed to watch in the theaters and now I can't. I'm really upset about it. But if you're watching like Mulan on Disney Plus, just like for 10 minutes of it, switch the audio to Spanish and then switch it back to English if it gets to be overwhelming. Just do, you know, these like little things here and there just to help you stay as connected to the learning process as you can. That's all I have for you. If you have any questions, please email me. I hope you enjoyed today's activities.